Hi there, your computer friend Connie here, and I have a great tip for you. So this one's all about you're surfing the web, you've got a bunch of pages open. If you're like me, you might have some of your apps now on websites, so you're doing your work within that page, and you want to have some way of organizing. And so there is a way to color code your web page tabs, and there's a way to group those tabs. And so I'm talking about using Chrome, Google Chrome for this example. I did not double check to see whether this is available in other browsers. It probably is to some degree, but my demo for you today is going to be on Chrome. So what I want you to look at is at the top left corner of my screen, you see green here. So, and you see pink. So these are two groupings that I have done for a bunch of tabs that I have open in my web browser. So if I click on social media, that immediately opens up a whole bunch of tabs, Facebook being one of them. So if I click on Facebook, that just shows me the Facebook page that I was on, and so on. So if I don't want to look at each of those pages right now because I'm done with them for the moment, rather than closing them or moving them somewhere else, I can simply click on that pink group name called social media. So cool, right? Let me know if you're watching this, if you have tried this before, where you can use this, if this is of interest to you. I'd love to get your feedback. So this, I'm going to show you now how to create this so that you can do this too and become organized and a bit more colorful in your day-to-day web browsing. Let's go to these three tabs have no color with them, and they're not grouped in any way. So I'm going to right click on one of those tabs, and I'm going to simply say that I want add tab to the group. So I want to add a tab for this group. Sorry, I want to add this tab into a group is really what I want to do. So I can either add it to an existing group, so it says add tab to the group, so I can pick, oh, this belongs in my online marketing group, or this belongs in my social media group. So rather than saying that, I'm going to say, hey, you know what? I want a new group for these three tabs. So I'm going to say new group, and then it wants to know, well, what's the name of your group going to be? So I'm going to call it mission, because these are all my mission website pages that I have open. And then I can give a pretty color to it. So I'm going to pick blue as my color. You can pick whatever color you want. And right now I only have one tab in blue. So let's just right click on the next tab here and add tab to a group. So let's say add this tab to the mission group. So now it underlines that tab as well. And I could right click again, or you're probably wondering, maybe you've already guessed it, can we click and drag that tab into the group? And yes, you can. So let's just drag that baby over. And so now we have all three of these things in the blue group. Okay, I can't close this group, so that's kind of interesting. I can't close the group, so I have to have some tabs open. So if I open up social media, it expands that pink group, but it lets me then close the mission group. So then I can just be looking at my social media pages if I want to. My LinkedIn, my Hootsuite, and so on, right? So if I want to close that group, it won't let me close it. I have to open up another group, and then I can close my social media pages. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful to you. A couple of other things about it is if I do close my browser, I do lose that grouping and those colors. So maybe Google Chrome can work on that one. It would be cool to have this available to us long term, so kind of more like a saved grouping system. And the last thing I should say is that my daughter Ashley gave me this tip. I was telling her it was Web Wisdom Wednesday, and I'm like, I have to figure out a tip for today. And she says, why don't you show them this? And so when she told me about it, I didn't know. I knew nothing about this tip. So thank you to Ashley for sharing this tip with me. Helps to have a young person amongst you, so they are discovering things too about the computer that can help you out. So hopefully this helps you guys. Try it out on your own. Put some color to your web browsing life and group your tabs so they're not all over the place. All right, I'm going to sign off. Thanks. Bye-bye.